Hi Cancer, this is your monthly horoscope for September 2018. So let's see what's in store for Cancer for September 2018. We'll start with the beginning of the month for Cancer 2018. Cancer's 2018. Cancer 2018. Oops. Beginning of the month for September. Okay. Okay. So going into the month of September, Cancer, I do see that, there might be a younger female. So they might be very blunt and very frank. It could be your daughter. It could be a feminine son around the tween age or early 20s. So they may be trying to help you at the beginning of the month, like get yourself in order and to help you with future things like scheduling and even maybe some creative projects that you have. They may be trying to like put a word in, like get their opinion heard, but it might be coming across really abrasively. It could also be that you have some new ideas and you might hear some information that's kind of hard to hear. It's new information. It kind of comes out of left field. And it sort of puts a wrench in your plans moving forward. Now I see that, you're getting psychic insight. So this could come, like the High Priestess shows up here right in the middle of the spread. So it could come in the form of a dream, or maybe you go see a psychic, something like that. It comes through psychically, and maybe it's some of you are in your moon cycle or on your menstrual cycle, and you're just a little bit more sensitive and you hear or see signs that you don't normally get. In any case, that's just something to keep in mind at the beginning of the month. And then I do see that, it could even come around that new moon that happens on September 9th, which is in Virgo. So you might get the psychic download around then. And it does definitely bring up some things you have to let go of in the past. Now, I feel like there could be around the 15th of September just some pettiness going on at home. It could even be at your career, but it's just people that are around you. I'm seeing the Five of Wands and then the 13 Major Arcana card talking about letting go of the past, and it's time to move on. But this pettiness in relationship to this pettiness, like pettiness, opposing goals, people they're just being kind of catty and maybe like could be overly ambitious, just being super annoying. So I'm seeing like around that 15th mark of September, you finding it really challenging with the people around you. It could be, the kids are just bickering and fighting around the house. Maybe, you and your partner are fighting and arguing over nothing. It's just a little bit of petty, unnecessary arguments. And you're just feeling at odds, with other people, even with yourself. Maybe you're just not giving yourself enough credit either. It could be that. So let's see what the middle of the month for Cancer has in store for September. The middle of the month for September. Middle of the month for September. Middle of the month is looking really, really good. Okay, so I have the World card, you know, around the 20th, 21st. Um, you might even be overindulging. The Devil card comes up. I am seeing like the Four of Wands here, the Two of Summer, so definitely some love and romance going on. Now I'm just wondering, Seven of Autumn also is coming up, or the Seven of Pentacles. So looking at this card, this could play out in a couple of ways. And I'm just going to tell you, for some of you, you know, you just might be like finding yourself really centered and content in your personal life. Sorry, it's just super freezing in my house. So yeah, really feeling grateful, full of gratitude. You know, everything's just working out. Again, the World card coming up there. And then, you know, you're falling in love. Like, the only concern I have here for some of you, not all of you, is just the Devil card comes up, and it's sort of the world, the devil, the Four of Wands, the Two of Summer, the Two of Cups. So I'm seeing like almost like a third party situation. Like, you might be, you and your husband or you and your wife might have this resurgence of romantic energy. That's one scenario. The other scenario could be, you know, you are overindulging in maybe something going on at work with someone else that isn't your partner. So just be mindful. I feel like for sure it's coming from you. So you don't have to worry that someone else is cheating on you, but I feel like there's this possibility that you could stray, and that is around the 25th, 24th of September. So around the full moon that's in, what is the full moon in? Full moon is in Aries. So around that full moon, fire moon, you could have feelings come up for someone else. But, you know, I feel like you get kind of back on track around, you know, it's like fleeting. There's a fleeting moment where you get a little kind of distracted, or could fall for someone else. Now, let's see the end of the month for Cancer. End of the month for Cancer. Or if there's anything left over. Because this kind of took us to the end pretty much. So anything for Cancer for September. Okay. So yes, so there's definitely a renewal happening in your life. 20 major arcana comes up. You're reviewing the past. You know, you're looking to the future. The Hangman card comes up. So you're really looking at things from a different perspective. You really are embracing what is happening that's not working. Like, really good space, Cancer. I'm really impressed. You know, everything's not completely working out, you know, in your favor, but at the same time, you know, because the Nine of Cups is in reverse here, but at the same time, you know, you're seeking out other possibilities. So the Hierophant card, getting yourself really organized, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, and getting yourself just together. You just feel really together this month, which I'm really happy to see. Now, just keep in mind that, you know, watch yourself in terms of straying from any relationship that you might have. Now, the other thing, the third scenario that could happen around the 24th is that you fall in love and brand new love comes into your life around that full moon time. You might meet the person of your dreams, your soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call them. So there's just some kind of like window or opening that happens there. Now, it could play out over the next 2 months, so just keep that in mind. So let's see if there's anything else for Cancer for the month of September. Month of September. For Cancer for the month of September. You've got the power. This is what the card says. Use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. Now, I think this has a lot to do with that Devil card showing up, because sometimes when the Devil card shows up, we don't feel like we have control. Oftentimes our instincts or our biological urges are taking over. We might be giving in to addictions or being taken off the path through obsession or compulsion. But just remember that you have the power, okay? You're in charge of what you want in your life, what you don't want, and you know you're not a slave to even the astrological stuff that goes on. You know, a lot of people think, oh, well, it's Mercury retrograde. I have no control over my actions, and that's just not true. We always have the power. We always have control. We always have free will. Now, going into October, Venus will be retrograding. It is in shadow all the month of September. So some of us that are super, super sensitive will already be feeling the effects of Venus retrograding. So just a heads up, Venus retrogrades on October 5th, but it goes into shadow September 5th. So you might be feeling this month, you know, you're questioning the people you love or the things you love or why you love what you love. So if those are sort of things going on in your mind, this is good. This is good things to be thinking about. Just remember that you're in control and you have the power, and I will see you again here next month. If you like this video, do share it with your friends and family. Subscribe, don't forget to do that. If you want a personal reading, definitely message me with the information below. Take care.